Hey everyone, and welcome to Plant-Based Cooking with John, your go-to channel for delicious plant-based recipes that won't break the bank. Whether you're a seasoned cook or just starting out, you'll find easy-to-follow recipes that use simple ingredients and basic kitchen equipment. On today's episode, we're going to be making plant-based eggs Benedict. So instead of using tofu for the egg, we're actually going to use chickpea flour, and we're going to make patties that'll go on nice toasted bread, your choice of veggies, and we'll make a delicious hollandaise sauce to go with it. Let's check it out. We'll be turning this to this. Now take a moment to review the following ingredients on the next screen, and then we'll walk you through it and show you how it's done. The first thing you're going to want to do is just measure out 1 cup of your raw cashews, put it in a bowl, and then on top of that, you're going to want to pour some boiling water over the cashews. I already had this boiling, and what we're going to do is let these soak for as long as you can. The softer the better, and then this is going to be used to create our sauce. You can just set this aside for now. Now it's time to mix the ingredients for our egg patties. So first you'll just want to use your chickpea flour, and you need 1 cup of this. This is a 1/2 cup measurement that I'm using just so it fits in the bag. So I'm going to do 2 of these. After you get your cup of chickpea flour, you're then going to want to use your baking soda. And for this, we just need 1 teaspoon. This is a 1/2 teaspoon, so I'll take 2 of these. Put it right there in the mixture. You'll then add 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, a dash of turmeric, salt and pepper to taste, 1 cup of plant-based milk, put that right in there, 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, and 1 tablespoon of dried herbs. In this case, I'm using Italian seasoning. Once you have everything added to the bowl, you're just going to whisk this around until everything is incorporated and it's a smooth consistency. Once you have everything whisked in nicely, you're going to take your collonomic and do a tablespoon of that, and you'll mix that in as well. Once everything's mixed, your batter should look like this. Now that my cashews have been soaking for about 10 minutes, they do feel soft to the touch, but I do need to preserve the water, at least a cupful. So I'm just going to basically take a little strainer here and pour the cashews into the strainer until I get it 1 cup of water. And now we're going to take a blending vessel and add all of the soaked cashews into your blender cup. We're going to do 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, we're going to add 1 cup of the cashew water right in here as well, a 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of the collonomic, and a 1/2 teaspoon of your paprika, 1 teaspoon of distilled white vinegar, and then when you have everything in your mixing vessel, you'll just want to tighten this. Give it a good shake before we start blending. That way you can get all the ingredients together before the cashews get creamed. And now we're ready to blend the hollandaise sauce. and you'll just want to blend this until everything's smooth. Alright, my hollandaise sauce came out nice and thick and creamy, so I'm just going to put this on the stove. I'm not going to heat it yet because right now we're going to cook up those egg patties. So I coated the bottom of the pan with some olive oil, and I'm going to set this to a medium heat. Okay, now I have my batter nearby, and I have a 1/3 cup measurement. That's going to be so you have consistent patties when you use these. All right, the oil in my pan is now hot enough, so I'm going to start using my batter here. I'm going to get 1/3 cup. I'm going to pour it right into the pan. And I have enough room, so I'm going to do one more. And these patties will basically cook like pancakes. You'll start to see browning around the edges and a bubbling on the top, and then that's your key to flip it. Right, I'm starting to see some bubbling of the egg, so I'm going to go ahead and gently flip the egg to the other side. Try not to move it so much like I did. And you'll notice that it is a little brown, and that's fine. It kind of resembles a pancake. And you'll want to heat this for about 2 minutes until all the ingredients are heated up. Now, while that's cooking, I'm going to set the hollandaise sauce on a very low heat. Now, you don't want this to burn. If you have a double boiler, that's even better. I do not, so I'm just going to make sure that I'm constantly stirring this just so that it gets hot and doesn't burn. Okay, these are ready, so I'm going to turn off the heat and then just put these nice little patties, these egg patties, onto a plate. Now I'm putting on the hollandaise sauce now that it's hot, and it's going to go on toasted bread, then the egg patty, then a fresh tomato, and then I topped it off with grilled asparagus in the air fryer with oil, salt, and pepper for about 7 minutes. All right, everyone, so I have my delicious eggs Benedict with fresh tomato, grilled asparagus, toast, and a delicious egg patty smothered in hollandaise sauce. Textures, flavor, even umami flavors going to be out of this. So, I can't wait to sink my teeth into this. Oh my gosh. It's nice to take a break from tofu for breakfast if you're vegan, and this gives you all the egginess you need. Chickpea flour, literally, I live in San Diego, California. It was $4. So talk about cost saving, price of eggs right now. Come on, this is so delicious, and you get everything you need for a delicious breakfast. For storage, the hollandaise sauce can be stored in the fridge in an airtight container for about a week. And same with the egg batter as well, the chickpea flour batter. In fact, I would leave that in its batter state. You can cook them ahead of time if you want, but then you'll get them always just freshly cooked. And you know, it only takes 5 minutes, so keep the batter also about a week. All right, that concludes the episode. Thanks again for your viewership. Make sure you hit that alert bell, like and subscribe, and until then, we'll see you next time.